G'day guys, what's going on? Welcome back to ALFX Trading. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 trades for you guys that, one of which I'm still currently in on the screen here. One that I was out of today or last night, this morning, and one on Euro USD from Tuesday. So basically, the importance of all 3 of these trades is the analysis done across multiple time frames. And that's sort of what I'm going to speak about today and show why it's so important to be making sure that you are utilizing multiple time frames. So on this first Aussie dollar, US dollar sort of setup I've got here, you can see that price was moving in this downward trend. We've got sort of like, we got lower highs. We do end up having like sort of higher high here before continuing back in this trend. We get another higher high, but then we can see this clear sort of lower low, lower high, and then we're pushing down and forming this little lower low here, which is where I sort of expected price to come to. Like got this zone marked up from this previous level of support, which is where I was looking to actually take a trade either to the long or short side. But we ended up having this low formed here on the 4-hour chart, and we ended up trading off this as well as this level. So we used both levels, the 0.66 level, which is always going to be a strong level because it's off like a whole number. Sort of you can use that as a level of support and resistance, and you can see price has respected it in the past, which just sort of solidifies that idea that this could be a strong area to see price make a move from. So on the 4-hour chart, they're the sort of the 2 zones I'm looking at. I'm looking at this one here and this one here. So then I'm working down, and basically I'm either waiting for a 1-hour candle close that I really like or a 4-hour candle close. So the 4-hour candle close that I actually liked to continue the move to the downside was this one. But after this candle closed, I didn't find a setup on the lower time frames where I execute the trade. So I execute my trades on like a 15-minute chart, sometimes a 30, sometimes a 5, but predominantly the 15-minute chart. And this 4-hour close, the big wick to the upside, sort of in my head, gave me the idea that price still had strong momentum in the bearish direction. So I then take it into the 1-hour chart, and then same thing, like in this same area, we've got this sort of indecision candle and then the bearish engulfing candle, which I really liked. And then where I actually executed the trade was the 15-minute chart with this big bearish engulfing candle here. So if we come into the 15-minute chart, you still want to be able to use smaller levels of support and resistance to sort of identify where you want to enter your trades. So for example, on this one, I've entered the trade on this level here. Like we've had a beautiful move up, rejection of the level, and bearish engulfing. We've got level of support, it was used as resistance, and then the bearish engulfing candle just sort of gives you the idea, all right, price is going to fall from here. And that's where we got in and we're able to capitalize on that trade. And then the second trade, which I'm in at the moment, and find where we are, here we are, was using this level here. And after seeing this big 4-hour bearish engulfing candle close, that was the idea that, all right, price is going to continue to move. We've closed, we've closed through this level, which gives me the idea if we can get a retest of a level of support or resistance on a lower time frame, then we'll add a second position to the account. So if I take this one into the 1-hour chart, we actually didn't get a full retracement back to the level like I was hoping for, but just based on that really strong bearish close and the sort of level of resistance that has formed here, along with it being like sort of bang on the 0.66 level, just gave me a really strong bearish bias, which at the moment seems to be playing out, and we have secured a fair amount of profit so far. So this level, like you can see, we've had support, push through, resistance. I could have actually gotten in down here, but I think the 4-hour chart only just closed, and I was still sort of monitoring this trade and hadn't really thought about adding positions to it. But then when I saw it come back up and reject again, and then a fair rejection, like a wick rejection of this side, and then the bearish candle closed quite strongly, indicating bearish movement was to follow, and it did. Very quickly, price melted, and we're just chasing this take profit down here. So this first trade was a 3.9, and the second one 3.2. So two really, really nice trades. Now the last trade I'll break down today is this one on Euro USD, which is right here. So same sort of setup. Like I've got my level that was formed on the 4-hour chart, which is a level of support. We've broken through, and now I'm looking to use that level as resistance and continue our bearish move. So at this point here, where price actually did come in and touch the level, I actually wasn't awake and didn't see this move in. But when I woke up on Tuesday and Wednesday morning, then I've seen, prices sort of consolidating through this level. I'm just waiting for a confirmation candle, which we actually got on the lower time frame. Like this sort of bearish engulfing close gives me the bias that price will continue to the downside. We've seen it come back, beautifully retest the level, and continue to move downward. If I come to the 30-minute chart, we've had this move upward, we've had a rejection, and then this huge bearish engulfing. Like it just was a beautiful sort of setup from this level, and it also followed the same sort of pattern as the Aussie dollar USD, with just that bearish momentum in the market at the moment. And then the entry point was just off this rejection here. Obviously not as strong a rejection, and we did get in a little bit earlier than what we could have, like a little bit more risk involved, but I was quite confident on this whole move, sort of bearish in this situation. So we had a double top over here, and then we used it again here, and then again when we got in. So we got in, I actually was going to get in after this candle close, and then once this candle sort of formed, I almost didn't get in at all. And then when this candle closed, I didn't really want to miss out. I was pretty confident on the move, and we got the move we were after. So another nice trade to secure us 3 winners so far this week. Hopefully this one on Aussie dollar, US dollar will play out tonight. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and do leave a comment for anything you want me to cover, like in the future. Go and check out the Instagram, give us a follow there just to stay updated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.